Well, if you're going to a laundromat, you're going to have a couple keys. They're master keys that open up the top of these machines. And there we go. Just remove the panel like that. Well, I got a problem with this one is the coin mechanism not working. I'm going to fix it real quick so I don't lose any business. People like these 30-pounders.
Hear that? That's the sound of money. You wanna know what the sound of money is? That's it. Ching, 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 ching. Ching, 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 ching.
So we gotta open it up. Neat part, I'm gonna show you this, just so you can see how these coin mechs come out. You almost can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, right there, there's actually a flathead screw. If I can do this one-handed. And they're always on super tight. You slip that down and then you just slide this little guy out. And I'll show you what's wrong with this one. And they have a solenoid on the side that keeps people from putting money in. And this solenoid, basically, if the door isn't shut, but they go bad. And I just take them out. I know that's bad, but on older laundromats, heck, they broke this coin mechanism. I'll show you this. That's the other thing that happens. People get so frustrated, they hit these things. And they're a brass casted piece on the back side of this thing. And it has two little screws holding it together. And that's that solenoid. This solenoid, if you can see it, when it gives it power, it sucks that down. Let these wear out. I mean, you could change it, it's not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and show you what breaks on these. I've had quite a few of these break. But this coin mechanism is attached to this plate. And you can see this one moves. Well, right there, this casting used to be attached right there. And see, it's broke. That piece was attached to this piece. And really the only two screws that hold this onto this faceplate is that little one there and that one up there. Now I save old ones old machines and stuff, and the reason I save these is because I'll actually go dig one up and basically I'll be able to repair this. And these are a pain to put in because you can see on the bottom, see that lip, this thing? It fits down in this frame just ever so nicely. It's a lot like finding workers at Maynard's. Doesn't always quite work. I'm going to spread this one apart because I don't like it. But yeah, this one needs to definitely have this bracket changed. So I mean, some of these are just a pain to put back together. You gotta make sure you get it in there too, because if you don't, they're gonna be able to, it's gonna pop out when it's running. And that's gonna be a way worse situation. There we go. How they get this so distorted, I have no idea. Just having a hell of a time today. There we go. And this might be why this bracket's so busted up. Somebody might actually pulled it out because it fell out or wasn't in the right way. Or they banged on it enough. All right. Now I won't leave this broke like this because it'll get all jacked up. And the reason it probably got broke is when that solenoid shut, people are probably forcing quarters in there, now realizing it wouldn't take quarters. A lot of times in a laundromat, a lot of times in a laundromat, just because a machine won't take something, doesn't mean they're not going to give it the old college try. And I know that doesn't make any sense. You'd think, well, if the machine doesn't take it, maybe that means it's out of order. That's what we call common sense. Something you're going to realize in the business industry, whether you're in the food industry or you're in a restaurant, bar, laundromat, mini storage, car wash, anything, most of your customers, the reason they might be your customers is they don't have a lot of common sense. They don't know how electricity works. They don't know how the machines work. They don't understand any of this. It's not their job. And that's fine. But they'll tear things up because they don't understand. But I'm going to use that machine. Well, it's out of order. I'm still going to use it though. That's my machine. So we got 2 machines repaired just like that. So back to you folks that think this is just stay at home and do nothing. How's this looking at it for you? It's not really stay at home and do nothing. It's just an FYI.